Welcome to the coolest stuff on the planet.
Hello out there, podcast world. Welcome to it. I'm Rachel. This is the coolest stuff on the planet. And joining me today, once again, is the lovely and talented Kathryn.
Why, thank you for noticing, Rachel.
It's always nice to have you in the studio, Kathryn.
Thank you. It's nice to be here.
So today, Kathryn and I are going to take you to a part of the world we haven't explored too much. We're going to look a little bit more at the Middle East, and we're going to head to Abu Dhabi, which is an island city whose name means Father of the Gazelle.
Abu Dhabi is, for those who don't know, it's on the Persian Gulf. It's next to Saudi Arabia, and it's actually the largest of the 7 countries that make up the United Arab Emirates. And it's the capital, actually, of the UAE.
Originally, the population depended on seafaring and pearl diving for their revenue streams. But in 1958, oil was discovered, and in fact, the 5th largest crude oil reserve in the world is found there. So Abu Dhabi became one of the richest cities in the world. It was a big old oil boom.
So that kind of gave us an idea to go and look at some of the other superlatives that Abu Dhabi is famous for. So the first one we're going to look at is the Sheikh Zayed Grand Mosque, and that's actually the world's largest mosque. And it was named after the Sheikh who was the first president of the UAE, and he was also considered like the father of Abu Dhabi. And so he was honored with this massive mosque, which you're going to tell me a little bit.
I have some stats here, yeah.
Tell me some stats.
So this mosque, which is beautiful, is more than 22,000 square meters in area, which is about 237,000 square feet. It can hold more than 40,000 worshipers, and it houses the world's largest Persian carpet.
Yeah, that's pretty amazing. And I heard that they brought in about 1,200 weavers to actually finish the carpet in place.
Wow.
So, yeah, it must be something to see. And it happens to be the one mosque in Abu Dhabi that non-Muslims can go to. So that would be the one for visitors to see, both for size and style, and just to be able to get a taste of what a mosque is like.
Mm-hmm. Now, of course, you still have to abide by cultural rules, and women have to cover their heads and stuff. But
exactly.
But yeah, It's cool that it's open to non-Muslims.
Yeah, absolutely. So, after you've done that, you might want to switch gears for a while and try something else. And you know why
Nice.
I brought up that corny pun? Because we're going to go to Ferrari World, the world's largest indoor theme park. And it also happens to have the world's largest roof, which is about 200,000 square meters. And they say that that's equivalent of holding 20,000 Ferraris under it.
Wow.
Yeah.
And Kathryn and I were looking at it the other day, and it kind of looks like, from the aerial view, it looks like a big red spaceship. Like just landed right there in Abu Dhabi.
Yeah, you kind of look at it and go, what's that thing that's landed in our country? Well, it's Ferrari World. And
it's a giant theme park.
Giant theme park, exactly, to all things Ferrari. So one of the things that they have, it's the world's largest and fastest roller coaster. And that's called the Formula Russo. It's built like a Formula One cockpit inside. And it goes about 150 miles per hour. So you can imagine being in a roller coaster going that fast. It's pretty amazing.
Wow. So the idea, I was reading too a little bit, that you can feel like major G-forces.
Mm-hmm. So after hanging out there for the day, you might want to know, where can I sleep for the night? How about the Emirates Palace Hotel, the world's most expensive hotel?
Yeah, it's a self-described 7-star hotel. It was built for $3 billion, and it may be the world's most expensive hotel to date. It's incredibly opulent, so it has gold and marble, but it also has more than 1,000 Swarovski crystal chandeliers throughout the whole building.
And fortunately, you can look around without paying anything.
Right, because I was reading that in Dubai, there's a similarly opulent building, but you have to pay to tour it.
Exactly.
But here you can just take a tour.
You can just walk in and treat yourself to a cocktail if you can.
You probably have to pay for that.
Oh, yeah, of course. You'd have to pay for that. And I was also reading that they were offering a package back in February. It was 1 week for $1 million. In addition to your fabulous stay, you also got a private butler and a chauffeur-driven luxury car and a private jet that you could use to fly to other countries in the region. So,
wow.
Yeah, pretty good package, huh?
They don't do anything small there, huh?
Not at all.
Okay, so next on our list, something that's a little bit more accessible for everyone than $1 million vacation is the Corniche, which is a famous seaside walkway in Abu Dhabi. And tourists tourists and locals alike, everybody loves to walk along this waterfront and check out the amazing skyline of Abu Dhabi, which is always expanding.
It's a good place to go because you can also visit the Heritage Village, which is a village that's been set up for people who want to see what the past was like. So you can go there. They have tents. They have men and women doing local crafts. There's a sort of village atmosphere. They wanted to do that so that people can go and get a feel of what Abu Dhabi was like in the past, in addition to all the stuff that's going on now that you can you can get, especially for tourists, to get a feel of what it was like in the past.
So that's just a little snapshot of Abu Dhabi. We hope you enjoyed it. There's so much more to this city. It really is amazing, in particular the architecture. But that's all for now, and we'll see you next time for more coolest stuff on the planet.
For more on this and thousands of other topics, visit HowStuffWorks.com and let us know what you think. Email travelpodcast@HowStuffWorks.com. Don't forget to check out our other podcasts, free on iTunes.